What is going on, guys? B2B FIFA here, and welcome to episode 24 of the Academy Project. Today, we actually begin by doing a little bit of squad maintenance. We are here in our mail, checking out what's going on. Strachan here is telling us he wants some wages. Sun is thanking us for giving him some play time, and Santoro is asking us for a little bit of play time. So we just are, looking around, trying to find out what needs to be done. I decided to go in and actually offer Strachan a little bit of money so he can stay happy. He's our makeshift center back, and we need him. We need this guy. This guy is important to us, so I make sure I give him a role that he thinks is good enough. Even though we play him every single game, I'm still going to tell him that he's a rotation player in case we find someone better than he is. First game, boys, is against Rochdale Town. Very interesting game. Very interesting game. I actually go back in to the squad to do a little bit of maintenance because I looked at it and I was like, players are a little bit tired. Let me throw Santoro in there. Let me go ahead and throw my boy Cooper in there because he is still #1 for us. Sanchez goes in as well. Our boy Sook is a staple on the team. He has to be in there. Our boy Morales goes in for Cartel. And Kenizevic, I'm looking at him and I also decide to... Do I put Kenizevic in? I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, Kren. I know I have to throw Kren in there. Come on. There he is. So Kren goes in. Martin's in there, Anderson, and I'm basically arranging the squad. As you can see, we have very few real players now, and I decided to do a little bit of maintenance. All these guys that you see on the top row right now are going to be on that bottom row eventually, and I'm making sure I have the players I like on the bench. I throw this guy King in there. Very happy with his overall, and I was like, you know what, that 60 plus overall might come in handy for us. And yeah, and our boy Morales right there, look at the size of the man. He is a mountain of a man. And yeah, we begin the first game against Rochdale. Please tell me how to say that name. I can never say that name right. Right there, we're looking at our boys Kren and Santoro, and of course our star keeper Cooper. And we begin the first half, boys. Here we pass it to the wing. I'm pretty sure that in the second here we're going to jump straight into the 7th minute, and we do, and it's our boy Kren on the ball. He gets it over to Sook. Sook controls, sends it back to Kren. Kren looks over and sees Anderson. Anderson gets brought down in the box, and yes, boys, in the 8th minute going into the 9th minute we get a pen. And yeah, our boy Sip isn't on the squad, so I decided to give this one to Kren. And Kren is hit and miss with us, but he's been scoring his penalties lately. Plus, he's got the best penalty stat on the team, and I go ahead and put him on the spot. I've been practicing. I'm going right, and oh my God! I mean, that was a good pen too. That was just a better save from the goalkeeper. So I mean, we should have been up 1-0 right there. Unfortunate for us, but right here, Rochdale's on the ball. We take it away, then we lose it immediately, and now they have it again. They're working it in the middle of the pitch, send it out to the wing to McDermott. McDermott does us dirty right there. Dirty McDermott. Right here, he sends it in. The end line sweated, puts it into the back of the net in the 13th minute. I was a little bit upset because that was right after the missed penalty. I was like, oh man, you miss your opportunities, you get punished. And right here, Rochdale's on the ball again, and we are able to finally recover with Antunes. Antunes sends it over to Sook. Sook sends it over to, well, I think it was Kren. Kren sends it to Anderson. Right here, our boy Martin's on the ball. He holds up really well. And let's see, right here, Sanchez is on the ball. Sanchez sends it to Sook, and Sook puts it into the back of the net. Very happy with that goal in the 45th minute. I'm glad I scored that goal. That way my boys could go into the halftime huddle, or the halftime team talk with their spirits on high, because I did not want to have them start the second half going 1-0 down. We jump straight into the 51st minute right here. Our boy Martin is on the ball. Martin's looking for something and he sees Kryn, sends a beautiful over the top. Kryn controls magnificently, puts a little finesse, not enough power, can't get it into the back of the net. And right here, Sanchez gets brought down on side of the box. Martin's on it. I'm like, nah. Kryn's got the best free kick stat, so I'm gonna put Kryn on it. Actually, Suk does, but Kryn is left-footed, so I decided to put Kryn on it. And Kryn's trying to put the right amount of power and puts it into the back of the net. Boys, I was so excited when I scored this goal. Yes, Kryn missed the pen, but he scored a free kick. Are you freaking serious? How do you miss a pen but score a free kick? Anyways, very happy with my boys. Kryn once again has scored for us, doing work. I don't care how cheesy that was, because that was almost like directly at the keeper and he just didn't react. Right here in the 75th minute, we are making our changes, the necessary changes. And I'm looking at my squad, I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, you know what, King, let's put King in there. I'm gonna throw King in there for Anderson. Johannessen's gonna get a little playtime because he asked for it nicely, so he gets some playtime. And right here, it is the 79th minute, and Rochdale goes ahead and recovers the ball. They are on the wing with Thompson. Thompson sends it in, and Nilo. Oh, man, boys, I was devastated when I saw this. Like, Nilo chested it, couldn't control it, and then Cooper just acts like a freaking retard. Just, come on, boys. Like, we can't be giving goes away like that. Anyways, Nilo, he's devastated. I mean, you can see it in his face. Oh man. Anyways, right here we jump straight into the 88th minute. It's 2-2. At this one, I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna win, but I see the ball and Nilo gives the assist and King puts it into the back of the net. Our substitute player who we just promoted from our youth academy puts it into the back of the net, and Nilo undoes his wrong by actually giving him a beautiful through pass and gets the assist for that. So I was very happy with that. Ronaldinho is elated. He is a happy man right now, happy Brazilian man. And right there, boys, is the 90th minute and we are able to win. Yes, boys, we win 3-2. Deserved victory. In my opinion, we should have won this game 4-1 because they got that BS own goal that God knows how they scored. We missed the pen, and yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm looking at Sanchez. Magnificent game. We don't give the man enough credit, but he's our little Conte. He is our little engine in the middle of the pitch, defending and attacking. Yes, boys, very happy with that result right there. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the upload schedule, because I want you guys to kind of know what I'm going to be doing. So I wanted to go ahead and actually upload every single day. However, I've shared a little bit about my life with you guys, and I'm a full-time employee. I have a full-time employer. I basically have a full-time life, married, children, dogs, house, the whole shebang. So I don't have a whole lot of time to play video games, but this is something I really enjoy doing, so I make sure to make a little time for it. And obviously then going ahead and editing, uploading, rendering, that takes a little bit of time as well. And I probably won't be doing every day, but I would like to at least upload every other day or maybe every 2 days. I hope you guys are okay with that. I do want to stay as consistent as possible. I have been going through a little bit of things here health wise, but I'm finally starting to feel better. I'm actually getting on a diet. I gained a little bit of weight. I'm not by any means a big dude, but I'm bigger than normal. How about that? But right here, boys, enough about me. Let's talk about the squad. So I promoted some guys, and some guys are not that great. Like this Vukoja guy, he is a 36 overall. We have a 37 overall, but I'm looking at Bell right now. This guy I'm going to train up because he's got a 5-star weak foot, and you guys know how important a 5-star weak foot to me is. That's why I will not replace my boy Kryn because of that 5-star weak foot. Anyways, Bell, he will probably, once he breaks that 55 overall, if he breaks that 55 overall this season, I will probably put him on left wing and throw Santoro on right wing. Unless our boy Sip returns from injury. He is a 59 overall. He's actually being left behind by the team. I really don't know what I'm going to do with our boy S7, boys. I have a lot of love for that little Korean player, and I really don't want to get rid of him, but he's, oh man, he gets injured so much, and he gets injured for so long. But right here, I'm just looking. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do, and essentially going back to Sip, I don't know. I want to get y'all's opinion. Should we keep him? Should we try to go ahead and glitch him into potential? Because I'd love to keep him. He's 4-star skills. I mean, he is a really, really good player. I don't want to give away not give away, but essentially get rid of a player that's that good. I just don't. He's a player that I want to keep around. Let's just say that much. But here I actually go into the game against Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe Wanderers is I think I've said this before in the last season, is a team that I play with in my main account, my main Xbox account. And right here we begin the game, and we're just passing it around right there. We jump straight into the 28th minute. Our boy Morales is trying to defend. Akinfenwa is on the ball right there. He's a monster, and they get a shot. Goes wide. The only real opportunity they had. We jump straight into the 69th minute against Wycombe, and I'm making changes because this game was a deadlock. I mean, there was not much going on. I mean, and I needed to make some changes, so I decided to throw my boy King in there because he did so well for us in the previous game. And right here, Wycombe is on the ball, and we are trying to recover. I'm trying to bully the guy, and I can't. And then I'm trying to bully Akinfenwa like I'm ever going to be able to do that. They get a really good opportunity right there. Here's the crossbar, and we are able to clear. It's the 77th minute right here. Kryn sends it into Martin. Martin turns around, puts it into the back of the net. Oh yeah, boys. 1-0 to the good guys. And we are up in the 78th minute, which means we only got about 20 minutes of regulation time left, which means all we need to do is protect this victory. And that was a hard thing to do because Wycombe was a decent side. I mean, they were a decent side. Here, Kryn is on the ball. He sees Santoro. Santoro, for some reason, is not very good. He cuts in and does a little finesse right there. I probably should have powered it, but you know, decent opportunity. Right here in the 90th minute, boys, Wycombe is on the ball. They go ahead and send it to Jombati. Jombati to Harriman. Harriman right here sends it back into Jombati, who takes the shot and it fizzes wide. Whew. But that is where the game ends, boys, and Blackpool wins the second game of the episode. Very, very happy with the results so far. Very happy. And once again, boys, if my throat feels a little scratchy, a little iffy, I've told you guys I am trying to recover. Essentially, I've had the flu and I've had a cough and a bunch of stuff going on, and I'm still recovering. Then I come in and I start screaming at essentially a monitor in my room, so that doesn't help. But I really want to get these out for you guys, so I really hope you guys are enjoying them. And I decide I'm going to go ahead and train Bell, because Bell is going to be a monster for us someday. I decide to train our boy Shaw, because Shaw, he's a little monster. He's good. I really enjoy the guy. And Niemanen gets a little bit of training as well. And our boy Hall, who is now a 60 overall, same overall as Cooper. and only 2 under McNeil. And yeah, boys, Blackpool is in 6th place with 21 points. So we are doing work. We are where we need to be, which is good. Which is good. It's very good, right? Very good, in my opinion, right? Anyways, Castillo is right here. He's I was gonna say a bad word, but he's over there moaning about his playtime and so on and so forth. And I'm like, 51 overall? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to play that guy. And the next game is against Luton Town. And in my opinion, they're the well, not in my opinion, they are the other team that I was actually thinking of actually playing with for the series. Very much for the same reasons I chose Blackpool. Because of the kit colors. I like orange. And the reason why I like orange, boys, is because even though I am American, I am a Latino American. So my parents are from El Salvador, which is a little country in Central America, and my hometown team wears an orange kit, and that's the only reason I like the Blackpool kit. So there you go. You got a little story from me today. Anyways, moving on with life. I decided to throw Sanchez in there because Sanchez is he's just good. He's just good. He's just that good. Throw Harris in there, Kenizevic, Thomas. I mean, it's almost entirely an alternative team. But you know what? Kren was tired. Suk was tired. Santoro was tired. Our big name players retired. Thomas hasn't played in a while, and I like Thomas more than I like Son. I don't know why. Thomas feels a little bit more physical. He feels just as fast. He feels just as agile, but he's a little bit taller. I don't know. I just like Thomas a little better, even though I like the way Son feels. Right here, we get an opportunity, and with King, and he can't put it into the back of net. Weak attempt right there. Thomas is on the ball. In the 11th minute, he's looking for something right here. He sees the run of Kenizevic. Kenizevic puts it wide. And I could not believe I missed that right there. In the 18th minute, right here, Harris is on the ball. Harris looks in, sends it into King. King to Thomas. Thomas looks up. He's trying to find something. He can't. Sends it out to Sanchez. Sanchez sends it back into King. And King can't put it into the back of the net that time either. I don't know. Maybe King was just that one opportunity. I don't know. Maybe we should play Harold Larson more often, right? The guy that used to be 35 overall, which is now 42. And that happens. That happens. After completely dominating, and I kid you not, they had not attacked prior to this. They score. And it's like a Steve McManaman goal when he was at Karate Kid when he was at Real Madrid. Anyways, if you guys are too young, Steve McManaman was a guy that I really liked how he played, because I'm a big Real Madrid fan. And yeah, we jump straight into the 45th minute of this last game of the second half. And right here, Thomas gets the ball. He sees Kenizevic. Kenizevic tries to find his way in. He can't. Right here, Sanchez sends it into Harris. Harris gets a shot. It gets deflected by the goalkeeper. Right here, Kenizevic once again in the 54th minute on the ball. Sends it into Sanchez. Sanchez gets it into Thomas. Thomas takes a shot. Blocked by the goalkeeper. And another missed opportunity by us in the 72nd minute. I'm like, we need to make some changes. Even though momentum is on our side, we can't seem to put this ball into the back of the net. I was getting a little bit annoyed with the game at this point. I'm like, how is it possible that we can't put it into the back of the net? I'm looking at Thomas. I'm like, he's got a 4-star weak foot. I mean, I should be able to almost always shoot with whatever foot I want. So here, Son, I'm looking at Son, and I'm like, I don't know. And I'm holding on Santoro. I'm looking at Carter. I'm looking at Shaw. I'm like, what are my options? I throw Shaw in because I wanted that a little attacking mind right there. And I'm looking at my other players, and I'm like, what am I going to do? Santoro goes in for Harris. And but I swap wings with Kenizevic because I want Santoro to cut in and finesse with his right foot. And right here, Santoro is on the ball. He sees Toshev, sends it out to the wing. I don't know what Toshev's doing on the wing. Santoro should be there. But right there, he gets it over to Thomas. Thomas holds up really. This is what I'm talking about. The dude is physical, even though he's a small guy. and skinny and everything, but he just feels real physical. That's why I like him. Look at that, just doing work. Thomas is a good little player. He just doesn't have the overall rate. He gets an opportunity and puts it wide in the 82nd minute, boys. I was extremely disappointed with that. I was like, what am I gonna do to score? I just couldn't score. I couldn't score to save my life. I mean, if my life was on the line right now, I would have died. Just point blank. Anyways, right here, they are on the ball, and Cook has it, sends it over to Mpanzu, and Mpanzu gets a really good shot right there. Good thing our boy Cooper was ready, and it's the 90th minute. And yes, boys, we take a loss where we shouldn't have taken a loss, because they had, what, 2 opportunities, maybe 3, and we had a buttload of opportunities, and we could not put it into the back of net. Cooper is extremely disappointed. I'm disappointed, but you know what? We got 6 points out of a possible 9. That's not terrible. I'm pretty sure this puts us outside of the playoff positions. However, that's not what's important. Important that we got some points, and we are on a you know, we're winning. But look at the stats right there, boys. I'm going to leave this episode here. If you like, go ahead and like and subscribe, and you guys have an awesome day. Peace.